I'm Zach from T21 and welcome to Adventure Ride Chat, the place where all bikes are adventure and where the chat starts here with me and continues with all of us down in that comment area. And if you are new to the segment of T21, please do consider subscribing. We waited for 2 months for Charlotte's adventure boots to arrive. The market has very limited offer for women in a size 36 or 3.5 if you are in the States for adventure boots. So it took us forever. And as we've been discussing this past 2 months boots, I decided let's put all our boots here on the table, explain to you why and how we use them in which occasions. Obviously down below, please let me know what kind of boots you ride and what conditions you ride them on and why did you make that choice. On the far edge, we have our urban boots, and you will see that most of my boots have one thing in common: they are all waterproof, except for these ones, but we'll get to that. So waterproof, good protection on the ankles, both on the outside and the inside, a good protection on the back. You can see here there's a huge gash that if this was on my sneakers it would have gone to my foot. So a good protection in the back is important, good protection up top, a nice little Velcro strip that will allow the strings to be inside, the laces to be inside, and it has a good flex for me to walk that pairs with this good sole. These boots are amazing in the city, and if I'm going anywhere on the road and I see just a little bit of off-road, I don't mind adventuring just a little bit with them, always with caution, but great boots. From this, there's an upgrade, more the touring adventure boot from Rev'it, and the sole, great sole, very aggressive, so it allows me to walk off-road without slipping. It has a good protection up front, up in the back. It has a nice protection on the outside of the ankle, on the inside. These ones don't because of the zipper, but it has a good protection, at least basic protection up front on the chin, and it has a nice enough flex, good enough to be on the pegs for a lot of hours, good enough to walk. A very nice compromise between a road boot and an off-road adventure boot. On the other side of the table, on the other side of the spectrum, there's the apex predator in terms of safety, the motocross boot. These things are built as tanks. There's anywhere you hit, it's gonna protect you. These ones on front even have a little bit of metal that's gonna prevent any kind of, well, rock or twig or log or anything you can think of from going between the top of the shoe and the sole. So it's gonna be fantastic in terms of protection up front. Flex, 0. On a scale of 0 to 10, this is a 10 out of 10, but it does have a little bit of hinging, which allows for some flex. But why do I not advise this for long-term adventure riding? Well, it's easy. If there was a weekend that I would go out with my friends, if there was a week I would go out with my friends, sure, I would take this. Maximum protection. But not being waterproof means that if by any chance I get wet on the first day, there's a very strong chance I'm gonna be wet all throughout. And that's not comfortable. For a weekend, sure. For a week, sure. For weeks, months, years, as some adventure riders do, that's not good. Adventure riding at its finest, at long-term adventure riding, it is a marathon. And as a marathon is, you cannot think as a sprint. In a sprint, yes, I'm gonna be more aggressive riding. I'm gonna be more, well, fearless when it comes to my techniques and my take on the bike, so that extra protection will be highly welcomed. But on a long-term adventure riding, I need to protect myself and to protect the bike. So obviously I do not want to be wet. That little thing's gonna make a difference. I don't want the boots to be difficult to put on and off. And these boots, if you stop somewhere and you just want to open the boot a little bit to alleviate the pressure on your leg and to just get a little bit of air flowing into your leg, this is not the choice. So for a long touring, I strongly advise these. These are the ones we got for Charlotte. They're waterproof, they have very good protection on the sides of the ankle, on the back, in the front. Nice enough flex, good sole that's gonna allow her to walk, good protection up top, and they're easy-ish enough to open and close, to take on and off, but without a lot of options in smaller sizes, These ones are fantastic for me, what I use, and like I said, I am sponsored by them, but I would still say this if I was not. These for me are the best long touring adventure boots out there. The sole is amazing, a Vibram sole that's gonna grip everything that I put my foot on. It does not have the metal plate that these do, but if you see, the sole does come up to prevent anything from sticking itself in there. Good protection on the front, good protection in the back, good protection on the ankles all around, a very good protection up top. And look at this. If I want to take them on, off and on, open this. This is a BOA system, exactly the same as you get on, for instance, snowboard boots. Open it. The boots are open. If I want to close it, close it. This is just out of this world comfortable, not only to wear but to put on and off. That for me, incredible, and obviously waterproof. So will it have less security than this? Yes, you can even see like the differences in height is different, the difference in profile completely different. But for a weekend, take this, adventure yourself, try different things, push the bike, push yourself, take the extra safety. If you're going on a longer trip, remember that it is a marathon, and as marathons go, you need to be comfortable. You're not gonna risk as much, you're not gonna be as suitable to accept difficulties in terms of comfort, so go for those little details. They will make the difference in the end of the day. So this is what we have, this is what we chose. I would love to know what you have, why you choose to ride them, and in which occasion. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing, consider hitting that big thumbs up and that subscription bell. And for us, me and Charlotte, we wish you a Merry Christmas.